They attacked. It was dawn, and many were still sleeping when the trumpets of war sounded, and with a greater noise yet our eastern gates burst open. Like some terrible nightmare, like a sudden flood, they fell upon our city. Paseron was a proud city, with a temple to Hermes and the wealth of Ionian trade. It is nothing now. Before you are those who fled. Like supplicants, we have camped here in Athena's temple, in the vain hope of the goddess's protection. But many, too many, did not escape. I know not what monsters these were. I have never seen them in all my days. They fought like soldiers would, not like senseless brutes. Like the Persians, they descended upon our city. Go down the road, see for yourself. Our homes flattened, smoldering ash and dust, no more. Pah! To think of all I lost. I can only thank the gods I have no family left, or my anger would be lost to a well of tears. Pah! To think of all I lost.
I sing, O Muse, of a living hero who walks among us, who with one dread blow, like the blacksmith's final hammerfall, forged for the world a new age, the age of men. So it was, upon Olympus' mount, with peerless might, this unnamed hero raised an arm against the greatest Titan, Typhon, slew him, and sent the Ancient One crashing to his grave. The world around, we heard the fall. It was 3 of Typhon's minions, foul cowards, who long ago from the gods' great war slunk off and hid in exile and defeat among the shadows. And then, with ancient magic long prepared, they loosed upon our world strange beasts and monsters. Yes, they blinded the gods that no immortal hand might stay their deeds. But hot upon their heels, unexpected and with growing strength, like to the rising sun, a single mortal went, one who was destined to slay them all and lay their dreaded champion in his grave. It is said by some that when Typhon died, the gods left us. But still, we prepare sacrifices and pray in temples. Would not our priests know if this were true?
They came quickly and in force, so quickly we were caught unawares. We tried to get as many of the civilians out as we could, but there was precious little time. I waited until daylight and sent Theogenes with some men back in to find any stragglers. They could use a strong back and an able fighting arm. The civilians hide and hope the invaders do not catch their scent. With more eyes searching, the more we will find. Theogenes grumbles, but he does his duty. If any man can do a house-to-house search behind enemy lines, it is him. The gates fell and we were beaten back. We fought street to street and house to house, but there were always more of them. They decimated us. The fiends slaughtered civilians too. That is why we must rescue the innocent. Who wants to take the time to roust a lazy merchant from their bed when a monster with massive teeth is trying to bite your leg off? It was all we could do to save our own hides last night. Now we have to go back for them. The gates fell and we were beaten back. We fought street to street.
You wish to enter Hades? If you could follow the shades of all who perished last night, I'm sure you could find Hades. But I know no such path. Forgive me if our thoughts are bent on our own sorrows. Tell me, where will we go? We cannot go back. Where can we go? We fled in the first light of dawn. I stopped and looked back. I saw them dancing upon our burning homes. I turned away. I could look no more. Beyond Paseron lie the Pindos Mountains. There are caves there and the river, but both are forbidden to our people from old tradition, which promises ill fate to any who go too near. The road to our city is easy to find, but do not go that way. Only horrible, horrible sorrow lies that way now. Among the refugees, I looked and looked. My brother's face, my mother's, my father's. Did not see them. Beyond Paseron lie the Pindos Mountains.
It is our own doing, don't you see? We have brought this upon our own heads. The gods, in utter disgust, have forsaken us. A new age is upon us. The age of beasts. Did you see them? They sacked our homes, then danced among the flames. Yes, a new age. That is what is upon us. These strange new monsters. The old ones were a test. These new ones are a judgment. They have come to replace us. To replace us! They say a mortal went to Olympus and slew a god. Could it be true? It could. It could. And for this, we were judged. Judged and doomed. There are new monsters. Ones we have not seen before. This shows I am right. And shades in the graveyard turned back from the dead. Don't you see? Did you see them? They sacked our homes, then danced among the...
Have you seen Admetus? In the time since I sent him, there are people dying here, and I can do nothing. We need supplies. We need food and medicine. He was so eager to help, but I could have made the trip 3 times myself by this time. Zeus protect him. But must I send someone else after him to do the job he was supposed to do? Alas, our stores were kept on the far side of Paseron, not far from the gate. The way is surely dangerous, but Admetus was ever swift of foot. I need bandages and poultices for the healers. I need roots and herbs for the alchemists. People will die, and there is nothing I can do. I need my supplies. Admetus boasts of great deeds, but I think he believes he has more skill than he does. Please, I'm worried about him. Find him. I find the needed materials and give them to those who need them. Alas, our stores were kept on the far side of Paseron.
The stores I had in Paseron, gone! And this is all I have left. The rest is lost. Goodbye!
They say the gods have gone, but I would not lose faith. I asked them for help, and here you are. Monsters have been with us for ages, but these, they are different. They are an army, the likes of which no man has ever seen. Our guards didn't stand a chance, and the city is lost. They are led by a fierce captain who calls herself Procea. If she fell, our remaining defenders might rally. I have seen the leader in the distance. She is as cruel to her minions as her minions are to us. They fear her, but they obey her. If she were gone, they might fight among themselves. They are like workmen at a job. They show no emotion. It is as though they are following orders without thought. If they had no orders, perhaps they would stop. These fiends kill even the defenseless. There is no point in yielding or asking for quarter. They cut down men, women, and children alike. These fiends kill even the defenseless.
Your inventory is full. You have no more room.
I cannot get iron. The price of bronze. You're lucky I've got anything for sale. Come again.
Store your goods or ship them out. Your goods are safe with me.
Sadly, if the relic is kept, the item is lost. Please come again.
Your inventory is full.
It pains me to think of the brutes decked in my own goods. Goodbye.
Warrior, can you help us?